we get into some more. About that money, get residuals. Some more.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes. They go. Ooh la la, we go. Ooh la la, we she go. Ooh la la, we go. Ooh la la, we hey. Ooh la la, we hey. Ooh la la, we hey. Ooh la la, we ooh la la, we looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where the bread. What it do, YouTube? You now tuned in. POPAVIST, that be me. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, then come on in. We appreciate you. Over here, we do sports, hip-hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. You know what I mean? Before you leave, if you like what you hear, you like what you know what I mean? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. And if it's not your first time and you've been rocking with the channel, then of course, we appreciate you as well. You know how we do. You know how we start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And we is in the end game, people. And I know y'all seen the title, and I know that's why y'all clicked the video. But before we get into that, can I get a quick, is New York in the house? Is Brooklyn in the house? Uptown in the house? Staten Island in the house? Japan, are you in the house? Everybody, are you in the house? Baby, baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Yeah, kid. If you a New York Knicks fan, then right now you are ecstatic. Because we just won, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. We got 8 golden rings in a row. And I told y'all, if you seen the other video I did, I said that the New York Knicks win 10 games in a row. Hot chip challenge. This shit been sitting here since 7-8 months. So we do. I mean, we ain't even popped the tag yet on this. New York Knicks. This not an NBA video. This not an NBA talk video. You know what I mean? But the Knicks is rocking. I didn't know. Obviously, Trae Young was going to get hurt. Kind of rolled his ankle and then got out the game. But I think the Knicks would have won anyway. Next game, I told y'all they're gonna win 9 in a row. That's my prediction. That's when they was at 6. Said Charlotte, Atlanta. Saturday, we got some days. The rest, we got Thursday, Friday. Then we play the Raptors. Then we get that rest. Then come back Monday, and we got to play Phoenix. That's the game I said they're going to probably lose. Phoenix is balling right now. But shout outs to the New York Knicks. Shout outs to Tom Thibodeau. Shout outs to Quickly. Shout outs to R.J. Barrett. Shout outs to the real MVP. You know what I mean? Julius Randle, 40-piece tonight, 40-piece chicken nugget. Yeah, like they hit Holmes Uptown with 41. Yeah, 40-piece. New York Knicks. Gritty, grimy. You know the vibes. Now let's get into it. Oh, let me warn y'all first. I already told y'all we in the end game. And we is in the end game. So this might trigger some of y'all. And I'm fine with that. I seen the video that triggered me last week. It happens. But this might trigger some of y'all. So if you easily triggered, you want to be in the comments and all that, you might want to take an exit. But you see the topic. And we're going to talk about 2 topics tonight. But first, we're going to talk about the shooting in Columbus, Ohio. I used to get it in Ohio. And obviously, like y'all, when it happened, we was kind of still like, yeah, kid, you know, one for the people with, you know, Derek Chauvin being sentenced, you know, or being found guilty, that is. Get sentenced later, so we don't want to jump the gun because we don't know what the judge is going to do. Like, you know what I mean? He could get 40 years, but he could get 10 years. He could get 12 years. He can, you know what I mean? Like, he may not get punished to the full extent of the law, is what we're saying. So we got to, you know what I mean? But I understand the elation, the joyous feeling. We was feeling good. I won't say feeling ourselves. A lot of people that participated in that process, rightfully so, was some type of, you know what I mean, a step in the right direction. Spin back around, pop, 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 pop. You know what I mean? Like, pop, pop, pop goes the 9. Like, you know what I mean? Like, then we get the news of what happened in Columbus, Ohio. And it triggered me. That definitely triggered me because it was like, damn, here we go again. Like the great, you know what I mean, late DMX. Here we go again. Like, you know what I mean? And it was like, damn, cops is wild now. Is this revenge? Is this anger? And what I want to get to, I'm going to get to what I think. And I also going to talk about what other people think, what the comments were saying on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. You know what I mean? Told y'all, I'm in these YouTube streets. I'm in these YouTube alleyways, and they should have never let me. Like, yo, I'm here now. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? And for the most part, people was outraged. They marching out there right now. You know what I mean? They out there, they formulating, they mobilizing. And the thing is, what the thing is, wasn't justified. That's really what it boils down to. Because you see, could have used the taser, could have gave a warning. They shouldn't have been fighting. She had a knife. He saved a life, took a life. The dude, the stepfather, not the stepfather, the foster father, was a foster care. Stand your ground. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm in the comments, like I told y'all. And one is, not in cases like this, is not entertaining. Sometimes the comment section do be entertaining. And I know I'm not the only one that has those sentiments. Like, y'all be in the comments too with your popcorn. It's a troll. It's a meme. Like, you hear people say that, like, I'm just here for the comments. And, you know what I mean, on certain topics. This one, obviously, this is a loss of life. You know what I mean? This is a family lost their life, whether justified or not. So I'm in the comments to get the feel of the people, to see which way is the wind blowing. And I think ultimately, I think it's split. I think it's split because of the history of what's been going on, the climate of, you know, what we coming out of. Like I said, yesterday was and this is yesterday. You know what I mean? With the verdict, you know, being guilty on all charges. People are torn because of what's going on. So it's like you got half, or I'll say maybe even less than half, or maybe more than half. You know what I mean? You can't read all the comments, but a lot of people was just like, yo, you bugging, you just, you know, you stuck on race, and it could have, what if it was your daughter, what if it was this, what if you came home and seen like what you would have used. So I watched the clip just like y'all, and I watched it a few times. The real time video and the slowed down frame by frame video. And I don't know about 4 shots. And I am one of, in the past, who leans on the side of the criminal. I'm not going to lie. Like, I am biased when it comes to that, because I got a past, you know what I mean, dealing with the law. You know what I mean? Keep it a buck. So I always kind of lean towards the bad guy. I'm not even going to lie. It's not just for the movies. You know what I mean? I don't know why. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe it's something wrong with me. But I'm just, on this channel, on POPAVIST TV, full transparency, because that's the only way I know how to be. And I can't get up here on this platform, on my channel, and act like I'm somebody else. Or, I just can't, I can't fake the funk, as they say. And that's old. You know what I mean? I can't cap on here. I got to just be true to who I am. And I only could be me. You know what I mean? I am him. He is I am him. Yeah. Except I'm not Snoop Dogg, but I'm POPAVIST, a.k.a. lead of the people that know me that could get on the back line. So I am biased. You know what I mean? And I am one of the past when we see things, especially with black and brown, because you're black and you're tired of us getting gunned down. I am one to be like, yo, why they couldn't use the taser? Why they couldn't do this? Why they couldn't tackle them? Why they couldn't do this? Why they couldn't do that? So let me say that first. In this case, could he have used the taser? Yeah, he could have. Would it have been effective? Would that have stopped her enough from about to stab that girl? And then, because she could have been going for the neck, for the chest, for the, we don't know where she was going. All we know is we do see that hand moving, swinging back in the cock motion, ready to stab. So it's like, do we trade one life for the other life? Is that right? Is that real justice? Because he shot to save a life, right? He saved a life, but he also took a life. So is one on one? Is one worthy of the other, or is one more valuable than the other? I don't have those answers. But what I want to say is, if he would have used the taser, say it didn't work, say it didn't debilitate her, or impede her progress from doing what she wanted, and she ended up killing the girl. Say she did aim for the neck. And it's a lot of ifs. We can go if, but, woulda, shoulda, coulda. My thing is, because in the comments as well, on, like I said, on Black Twitter, Instagram, all these platforms, why they just didn't stay in the house? Like, it's so many questions. Like, you called the police, like, I'm being jumped. So that means you already outside dealing with the shit. Gotta be. Like, who's in the middle of a fight? Or maybe, like, they saying she called. You in the midst of the fighting, or did you call from the inside and then come out? See, it's like, if you threaten, I'll give y'all an example, because I was thinking about this. Nothing, I get my thoughts together. Nothing is scripted. But sometimes, I'm talking out loud. I'm talking in my mind before I'm getting ready to, come and talk to y'all, if you will. American Me movie, right? Kind of old. I don't know if it's iconic. It's definitely a classic to me. You know what I mean? And it had a lot of wow moments in it for me. When in the jail, when they, stuck him and all that. R'd the guy. Did him dirty. But at the end of the movie, after this guy lived his whole life, and even after you watch it a few times, you say, damn, why he step out of his cell? Like, he knew what was about to go down. And this is the point that I want to get to. If you haven't seen the movie, at the end of the movie, after this guy lived a long life, a checkered life, a traumatic, life. Like, he had a lot of trauma, a lot of drama in his life. Like, a lot of stuff went on in the main character, and I can't think of his name, in his life. At the end, when it's payback time, the bad guys, they going from cell to cell. It's about to be lockout time. And I think two dudes before the main character steps out. So one dude, like, you coming out? You're like, nah. He knew what it was. He wasn't coming out that cell. If you come out, it's death. You're going to die. Boom, boom. Like I said, fast forward to the main character. He wasn't the punk. He wasn't, Maybe that's why he came out, because he wasn't scared. But you know what it is. Looks at him. I forget, like I said, the dialogue. It's an old movie, and I haven't seen it in a while. But the bottom line is, they pretty much like, you coming out? And he's standing there, ready for the gates to open up, the bars. And he's like, yeah, whatever. Steps out. They, do the joint. Bars open up. He step out immediately. As soon as when he step out, mad people just start, poking him up. Then threw him off the tier. Fall to his death. Dead. So my thing is, and it's not a movie, this is the real life, because there's so many ifs and so many but why did this happen? Could have been prevented, so many things. I'm just thinking for me. I know people want to kill me. I'm not soft. I'm not a chump. I'm not a sucker. You know what I mean? But I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. And I say that plainly, and I quote Thanos, but it's the truth. And it is winners and losers. You win, you lose a lot of times in life. I know what it's like to lose. So it's like, yeah, I've been jumped before, been shot at, been stabbed, all that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, damn, I'm not soft, I'm not scared, but am I going to fight 10 niggas? I'm not feeling that bold today? Like, I'm going, go at it, with a whole bunch of, I don't got no weapon and none of that? Nah, I'm going to stay where I'm sheltered and just wait. You know what I mean? So again, this is all Monday morning quarterback. I get it. For those that's going to be in the comments. Why they didn't stay in the house? If you calling the police like, yo, some girls outside of my house. They about to do me dirty. Can I get some assistance? Where are you at? Ooh, how many weapons? Stay in the house. Wait till the police come. Because then you got people in the car like, oh, she should have just dropped the knife. Y'all know what it's like to have road rage, to be cut off, or to be having a good morning, you know what I mean? Or good afternoon, you had a good day, everything's fine, you driving home from work, and then some, a car incident happened where it just road rage and you get mad. I'm sure she was at that point. I'm sure she was. Even though you see the police, so it's not just, oh, let me drop the knife, let me stop. You in the midst of the battle. In your mind, you at that moment. You involved. You've invested. You totally vested into what's going on emotionally, mentally. Like you with the shits. You was being attacked, and we don't know what was going on prior to the police pulling up. Obviously, it was fighting going on. You see one girl's right off the rip. Soon as the police step out, and y'all see the video. Soon as when the police get out the car, one girl is falling back, you know what I mean, with a dude coming with the you know what I mean, the Timbs on, trying to kick in her head. And I don't know if he kicked in her head or not. Some people like he did kick in her head. It looked like he attempted to kick in her head. Like he definitely swung, but I don't know if the boot connected. But yeah, he trying to kick in the head with the Nike. Then the girl in the pink is running, you know what I mean, girl is chasing her. Then they end up going back towards the car. Then it's like, all right, gun is out. Bang, 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 4 times. So that's my only thing. It's like, yeah, he could have used the taser. He could have shot her 1 time. He was obviously a good shot. He wasn't fearful of hitting the girl in the pink or anybody else for that matter. So what was my thing is, for the people saying the taser, again, man, I done seen videos where the taser doesn't do shit. Like you tase and pull it right out. Like even in that girl, the woman in Tennessee, and I quoted that a few times as well. So go see the other video I did and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. So when I upload videos like this, you get alerted. Yeah, it's getting spooky out here, and that's why the mask is on. We seen people just pull a taser out like no effect, especially if they on drugs. So again, if not a taser shot, then I get, why not 1 shot? Why not 2 shots? 4 shots though? So that's my only thing. I won't, it's not up to me, the law, in these cases like this, obviously with America, you know what I mean? America with the K's. Yeah, like we see too many instances where we getting done dirty. So I can't even attempt to sit on here and be like, what I'm saying is the benefit of the doubt is taken a lot of times. Now, when it should be innocent till proven guilty, that's how the justice system, technically supposed to work. And I know, like I've been through the justice system a few times, like a lot of y'all have probably that tune into the channel. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you. But when it comes to the police, unfortunately, that's what we living under now. It's like y'all are guilty until you prove that you did it right because of the shit that y'all been doing for so long. People is tired of it. So my only thing is whether it's like, again, whose life is more valuable? Is it her life? Or is it the girl in the pink? And then, you say 16 and 15 or what, I've seen different posters of the age. And if I'm getting it wrong, then, it is, condolences to the family, obviously, to her friends and all that, because even though she was swinging a knife, and I know she didn't expect that to happen. None of us did. You know what I mean? Like, who expects to be having a brawl and then get shot down by the police? But the thing is, why so many shots? 1 shot, I'm sure, if not a taser would have impeded her from the front, you know what I mean? Maybe stopped her, and then they could have jumped on her, or the girl could have got away. Definitely a shot would have, you know what I mean? Like, when you're getting shot. And then sometimes, too, you say, oh, you hear stories where people done got shot, they ran, then a couple of blocks away or whatever, they're like, oh, shit, I got hit. You don't even know you got hit. Now, I've never been shot. I've been shot at. I never had no bullets penetrate me, so I don't know what it's like to have a hot one in me. And all praises due that I don't. You know what I mean? But you hear stories where you hear people say, oh, yeah, I got shot. You know what I mean? I ran for a block where they like, you know what I mean? They ain't even know they got shot. Adrenaline is going and pumping. So the thing is, you take 1 life to save another life. It's like, damn. Now, I can see you taking 1 life to save a few lives. And that's not to say her life was, any less. The girl in the pink, and I know her name. You know what I mean? Like, they was there jumping her, right? Then you have people in the comments, and this is factual as well. Like, people gonna fight, black or white. When you in your community where you at, you're gonna have white on white crime. You're gonna have black on black crime. I know it gets more exposure. It gets more publicity. You know what I mean? Black on black people always bring, because it's true. You know what I mean? And it's like we doing more of the shit to ourselves. Like Pac said, it's not them that's knocking us off. It's us that's knocking us off. And that we have more love and respect for one another, then it would be more harder for them to do the shit that they do to us and get away with it. So yeah, you had a whole bunch of young teens. It happens. I done jumped people. I done been jumped. Like I done fought in the streets. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like people come up where we come up at, and I'm not saying it's right, but it's like, yeah, everybody's not in church reading the Bible. You know what I mean? In the mosque reading the Quran and you know, not doing nothing. Sometimes kids do wrong things, do messed up things, make mistakes. That don't mean they bad people. You know what I mean? When you fast forward and grow up, we all should have a chance to get better and do better. You know what I mean? As we learn, as we know better. So again, it's unfortunate what happened, and it's like, damn, like, is it justified? He saved a life, but he also took a life, and he took a life because, in my opinion, he shot too many times. Cause somebody in the comments like, yeah, it's easy to, when you a good shot, that's easy to shoot. You can shoot in the crowd, and you know, in the movies we see, you know, the suspect holding the woman with the knife, and you know, the guy's like, drop it, and then they pop them off because this is what they trained to do. You know what I mean? The people that's trained in that field to do that. I'm not skilled to do that. I go to the gun range. I've been to the gun range a few times, and I figure I could shoot a little bit. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Especially the joint that they shoot in the sky, and you got to catch it like duck hunt. Those, I like doing that at the gun range. You know what I mean? The moving target. But yeah, I'm not no professional. I'm not an expert. So could I have done that? Probably not. I mean, again, I just think maybe one shot, if you will, even two shots. You know what I mean? Give it, and all this happens in a split second. People is moving around. You don't know who's who. You don't know who called the police. So I agree with that too. People in the comments like, yeah, he didn't know she was the one that called the police. She the one got the knife in her hand. So it's like, it's unfortunate, especially like on a day like yesterday when, you know, we supposed to be happy. That's the word. That we got some, you know, because a lot, like, again, if you seen the video I did yesterday on the verdict, a lot of us was nervous Thursdays because we didn't know how it was going to go. We thought the system was going to pull a fast one on us. So it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know what I mean? Was she killed justifiably, or was he all the way out of pocket? Because again, people was like taser, and the taser could have not have worked. Or could have, you know, she still could have ended up swinging it. And it's if. My only thing is the too many shots. If you are going to use your gun, you feel like I'm saving a life. She about to kill this girl. I don't know. She was the victim. You know what I mean? I'm going to get this shot off and stop this perp, you know, this perp from committing a murder. You know what I mean? Or an intent murder. But why the 4 shots though? You know what I mean? Like, why 4? 1, 2. Like, you know what I mean? Give it a chance. Give it a chance to see, like, you know what I mean? She had no chance with 4 shots. No chance. I don't know if she died on the scene or, you know, did she later on die in the hospital. You know what I mean? But it's unfortunate, you know what I mean? And we in the end game. You know what I mean? Every day seems like something else crazy going on. And that's my take on the Ohio shooting. So now let's get into this other thing, right? Because I told y'all, I'm in these YouTube streets. I'm in these YouTube alleyways. And they should have never let me, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, plainly. So I did a video on this before. TOMMYSOTOMAYORS versus KEVINSAMUELS. Why am I bringing this up again? This is why I'm bringing this up. I was on one of the YouTube channels. I was on the channel watching a video by a lady named JESSIEWOO. I think she like a singer as well, and she got a podcast called The Brownies in the City. I mean, that's her right there. I put a little picture for y'all. And she was doing a reaction to KEVINSAMUELS being on Joe Budden's podcast. And pretty much it was a whole podcast, I think an hour and some change, and they talked about a lot of things. But what she chose to, you know, do a reaction to, if you will, was the fact that he called Sweetie and Adjustable 6. Now, if you're not familiar with him, guess he got a whole rating system and all that. And I just got put on to him. Like I said, if y'all been following me from, last couple of months, then, a lot of these channels I'm just getting put on because I'm in the streets now. You know what I mean? And he called her Adjustable 6, so she was mad. A lot of women in the comments, so it's a women's channel. I told y'all it's like pink pill, red pill, blue pill, manosphere, women's sphere, black women's sphere. I just found a channel yesterday called the Black Women's Sphere. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's a war going on outside. No man is safe. Like, they keep putting us against each other. We're going to never win the war. We fighting each other. You know what I mean? We're never going to win the war. You know what I mean? We're just going to keep battling each other. But I'm here for it, and I got takes on it. So this is it. But I'm bringing this up. So she didn't like it. A lot of women didn't like it. And she was, calling them chicken McNuggets and ugly and who is he to judge people and this and this and that. Because it's based off makeup. You know what I mean? Like men like myself and other, that's not into, getting all dolled up. Because there's men that get dolled up nowadays, if you will. It is what it is. But normally, guys and men are who we thought they were. Like Dennis Green, we are who we thought they were. Like, you know what I mean? And we let them off the hook. You know what I mean? That's a sports reference. Go see Dennis Green, one of the best after game, post game rants. You know what I mean? And pretty much what I mean by that is when we wake up, that's who we are. Like, you're going to get a haircut. You're going to, you know what I mean? Put some Vaseline on or some baby oil or whatever you choose to put on your face. And that's it. So the face you see, that's who you see. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not talking about the guys that patch their beard. Like, there's more stuff now for men, too, that choose to use it. But I think the majority of men don't go through all that. You get a haircut, and you put some Vaseline on your face and some baby oil, and that's your face. And that's cool. So he was pretty much saying, far as the looks, if you a 5, if you a lady, say you a lady and you wake up out the bed and you a 5. You know what I mean? Just throwing that out there. If you do your face up and all that, then you could probably be a 7. You might even be an 8 if you know how to really beat your face good. So that's all he was saying. So women is up and all, and he was saying pretty much that, there's nothing wrong with a man just want to judge y'all off your natural how you are when you wake up. After you wash your face, soap and water, and then just let it be without putting the lashes, the lip gloss, and everything else. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Men have been getting judged off that from the beginning. But that's not what this is about. This is about she can feel how she want to feel. And all the women, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel too. Just like we have the right to feel how we want to feel. But it's like he ugly, he's gay. And like I said, Kevin Samuels is on fire right now. That's why every damn near channel in the manosphere and the women's sphere, you see his hashtag. And I'm putting him in the video now. So I think I spoke about him maybe 3 times since I learned about him or whatever. People got whole channels based off him. They get money off him. And it's cool. Like, he helping people get money. And how does that tie in with TOMMYSOTOMAYORS, right? So it's like, Tommy, he is the self-proclaimed king of controversy and also pretty much the godfather of this shit. Even though Kevin Samuels is calling himself the godfather. So he been saying that Kevin is stealing his material, jacking him for beats, and I did a video on that. Like, go see the other video for niggas, you know what I mean? Like, before you get a chance to shine on your own shit, niggas is coming and they biting mad styles. Like, every time you see them, they want to pop a little crystal, and it's like, don't front for me. If you gonna play that role, play it. Yeah, play it, playboy. So my thing is, what's with all of the gay references? Like, just because you disagree with a motherfucker, like, why he got to be gay? And then the thing is this, too. If Tommy is saying, like, yo, he taking my talking points. He's actually pointing out, like, getting videos and pointing it out. And I'm not knocking him for that. Like, he's stealing from you. Let it be known. But let's be clear. He's definitely hotter than you right now. Like, he's on fire right now. Kevin Samuels is super. So many channels can't believe it. Like, so many channels just breaking down his videos and everything he says. Kevin Samuels this, Kevin Samuels that. And it's hot. Like, he struck gold with that. You are average at best. Yeah. That's why they mad. That's why he's gay, he's this. The insults, one is like, that's not even an insult nowadays, is it? Like, to call somebody gay, like, with the alphabet community, like, it's nothing to be. It's raining men. Like, you know what I mean? Hallelujah. Like, people is all out the closet. Like, they not stuck in the closet. They out the closet. So the insults and all that. But my thing is, if he's stealing points, and I'm not saying that he's not, my thing is, what's all the attack on this man for? Why y'all not on this guy page? Why y'all not on his page saying he gay and he hate women? Because if it's not that he's gay, it's that he's hate women. Like, y'all got to do better than that. Like, make your argument stronger. Like, if all you got is, who hurt you? Did your mother hurt you? And you mad and you hate women, you hate black women. Why are y'all saying this? Because y'all don't got nothing else to say? Why are y'all calling him to his show? And why y'all not going over to the other channel, the person that's saying, yeah, he stole from me? If you don't want to hear a watered down version, come over to my platform and listen to what I got to say. Why he's not gay? Why y'all not saying he hate black women? Or maybe y'all was saying that and I missed it. Like I said, I just got put up onto these channels. So maybe y'all was saying that. But regardless of you saying it about both of them or not, y'all got to come better than that. Just because you get disagreed with or somebody ruffle your feathers the wrong way, they gay, you know what I mean? Or they hate women. Like, we don't hate women, man. Like, we don't hate women. We just hate some of the bullshit y'all be doing. Just like I'm sure y'all hate some of the shit we do. Give you an example. The young child that got killed in Chicago. Thinking is Jaslyn Adams, right? So sad. Super sad. So sad. And I told y'all that should never be acceptable. We should never get numb to that. We should never get numb to babies dying in the street at the hands of these so-called tough guys and street niggas. We should never. You know what I mean? When that happened, I watched the live that he did, and he covered it. Tommy, that is. You know what he said? He said, y'all gonna be mad at me. You know what I mean? And like I said, he crowned himself the king of controversy. You know what I mean? He said the reason why this baby died is because of black bitches. That's what he said. Huh? What? You see that, man? What? Yeah, that's what he said. He said this baby died because of you black bitches. That's what he said. Like, I ain't hear nobody under his comments. I ain't see no outrage. I don't see no videos. And I don't even see no commentation on him. That's why I said Kevin is the hottest thing. I'm sorry, T. And I don't know you like that or whatever. You know what I mean? I know you the gatekeeper. You've been started. And I respect it. I like your channel. I subscribe to it. I'm actually thinking about subscribing to your fans only because you do the investment tips. You know what I mean? And I'm into that now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, get my thing right. I'm seeing what's what. Follow the Wall Street Trapper and earn your leisure, not just in YouTube streets for these relationship videos. Like I told you, I watch a lot of things. I have a diverse interest, and investing is one of them. And I already have investments, but I'm not doing my own investment. I have other people doing it, but I'm getting into learning how to do it on my own. I'm not perfect, and I'm learning. You know what I mean, but yeah, I'm thinking about subscribing to his channel for that. I was on his live the other day. Somebody said they made 6 bands in one day off some of his investments. And he's showing you what he's doing. See, a lot of these other channels that I'm watching as far as investments, they giving you tips and stuff like that, but they're not actually opening up their books saying, yeah, this is what I'm doing. So that really sparked my interest. I heard him say that. I said, oh, I might have to subscribe. He gonna be the first person I ever subscribe to for fans only. I ain't even subscribing to the chicks. I could look at buns and all that for free on Instagram. I'm not paying for that. You know what I mean? If I want to get deeper, it's other sites for that. But the point is, it ain't no videos being made of him. It ain't no commentaries being made of him. Like, you go to YouTube for y'all that is out the loop like I was, and you have no idea what I'm talking about. Just go type in Kevin Samuels inside YouTube, and you're going to not only see his channel come up, but you're going to see so many channels dedicated to him, defending him, hating him, doing reactions to his videos, etc., etc., etc. I haven't seen not one video on Tommy Sotomayor's channel. Not one. Not from women, not from men, not from nobody. Not even no proxy. I just seen the proxy from one of the comedians, and he was doing a Kevin Samuels impersonation, and it was mad funny. Dude, like, yo, I got a hot dog stand. I'm making $400 a week. I deserve to get a Beyonce or a Jada Pinkett or A. Marie. Like, I take an A. Marie. Mad funny. You could go look at that too on Instagram. I forget the comedian's name. It was wild funny though. I haven't seen not one video on Tommy joint. But if you do Kevin Samuels, anytime he say anything, it's a commentation on it. It's a reaction to it. It's a reaction to the reaction to the reaction to the reaction. And then you got other prominent YouTubers like O'Shea, Duke Jackson. It's your boy O'Shea, Duke Jackson. Back at it again. I like his channel too. He like, yeah, I done made XYZ a month. Like, this dude, Kevin, is helping me make bread. So I'm all for, you know, black men helping other black men do something positive. You ain't in the streets, you ain't robbing, you ain't stealing, you ain't, you know what I mean? Like, know what I mean? Just robbing to eat. And there's at least 1,000 of us like me mobbing the streets. Like, yeah, so I can't knock him for that at all. Like, I'm all for that, you know what I'm saying? And we need to keep building and helping one another, in my humble opinion. But the thing is, like, why he not gay? Why he don't hate women? And again, maybe he did receive this backlash when he first came in the game, because he said he's been on YouTube since 2011, 2012, or 13. One of those 3 years. So that's a long time. And even though Kevin said he's been on YouTube for a while, he just, you know what I mean? He on fire right now because of that You Average at Best video. So it's just like, my thing, ladies, like, if you got a valid point, then bring it to the table. Say your piece. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but you gay and all that, and you down low when you undercover. And I'm not saying dudes don't be that. It's a lot of undercover dudes, especially if you live in Atlanta, where I think this chick JESSIEWOO lives. So maybe that's why, you know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, I've been to Atlanta. Well, I said that on Instagram, not on here. But I've been to Atlanta out of the most states, I mean, or out of the most places, you know, in United States. I've been to Atlanta the most, you know what I mean? Out of all other places. Vegas, I think, is the second. But yeah, we know what it's hitting for out there. We know what it's hitting for out there. Hello? Hello? Like, yeah. So, you know, we know dudes be masquerading, but they really be down low. So you got a point there. But why is that an insult? Like, why is that even considered an insult when today you got the little Nas, actually you got everybody's out now. Like, you got rappers and dressers and they coming in, you know what I mean, they gay. So that's not really an insult, you know what I mean? And then the last thing is this too, like, and this narrative, you know, you could get away with it now, but a lot of, let me say maybe 15 years, yeah, about 15, something like that. You couldn't get away with just calling somebody gay or calling them a snitch without the proof. Like, did you see the D going, you know what I mean? Did you see him, you know what I mean, doing that? Did you see it with your own eye? Because you calling this man gay, you're gonna have a problem. You saying this dude snitch, but where's the paperwork? Where's your proof at? Where's the receipts, as they say now? You just can't go around doing it. And nowadays, people are doing it because they're not being approached. They hiding behind these screens, like I said. But after you jump off this and you got to go into real life, yeah, you're going to run into people, and they may not like what you're saying. That's why I don't know why Tommy sometimes be calling, when he was doing a Kyrie Irving about the NBA and all that, this bitch-ass nigga and this, that. But then on one of his other videos, he's like, yeah, you know me, I want to come home to my kids. I want to come home. I want to be home. So then, you know, what's all the tough talk about? Why are you calling people out of their name? Like I told you, he's doing the WNBA when they was about the pay gap. Yeah, these lesbian, these dyke-looking bitches. Like, I get it. And like I said, I get it. It's probably just for the shock value. Like, you hear the beat, you will be shocked and amazed. Like, that's why he's doing, oh, you know what I mean? I'm not going to do that on this channel. Like I told you, I'm not shaking my ass for no lie. I may do a little 1-2 step. But I'm not setting myself on fire like the other niggas and cooking on the highway. I'm not doing all that. You either going to rock with your boy or you're not. Like, all right, see you. I'm going to still be good. Like Kanye, I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to still be good. I'm still going to do me. I'm still going to, you know, do what I do when I do it, how I do it. If you like it, then come on in. Like, we in the end game now. So I'm going to just leave with that. We got to stop the, you know, because it's not working. You can call him gay all you want, but I see him with a few nice looking ladies. Now, that don't mean he ain't gay, you know what I mean? Like, he could be. If it come out, it come out. But that ain't stopping the message. If that's, you know, the woman, I see another channel, the downfall of KEVINSAMUELS, because he's getting popular. People going to look into his past and this and this and that. Like, none of us can really hide, especially if you got public record. Pull it right on up. And it is what it is. That's why I just stay in your lane. Be who you are and be true to yourself. Like I said, Popavism 101. Be true to yourself. Don't front for people that don't, you know what I mean, don't even really care. Because they're going to accept you the way you are. And if not, then oh well. I'm not going to act like I'm something else if I'm not. One, is going to be too hard. I'm not an actor. You know what I mean? And even if I did have some acting skills, you get the point. You know what I mean? We got to stop with the gay and the hate black women. I don't think none of these men hate black women. You know what I mean? They may have some gripes and not like certain things. And that's with anybody. That's with all of us. We need to work more together than as opposed to, what is it? Men go their own way. The acronym like, yeah, you over here and y'all over there. Like, I done did too much time to be away from the women. I don't want to go my own way. I want to work together. Because at the end of the day, you know what it is. Booty clapping sounds. Like on OJ, you know what I mean? O'Shea Jackson, yeah. Booty clapping sounds like you can't do that by yourself. Unless you really are into men. Then that's why I can see where you cool with that. I'm never going to be cool with that. Never, ever, 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 ever? Yeah, ever, ever. So it doesn't work. And, you know, when you say, oh, I don't like the way you saying it, she hear the shit Tommy saying? He said, yo, that little precious baby, the reason why she died is because of you black bitches. Because y'all deal with these fuckery ass niggas that's doing shit like this. And he got a point. In general, he's saying in general, they're not the sole reason. Not them dudes did that. That's why she did. Because them dudes had no regard, you know, for being in broad daylight, for being in the driveway at McDonald's. They had no remorse. They had nothing. And I hope they get all them people that was involved, put them under the jail, put them with Chauvin. They can be on death row for all I care. Put them with Chauvin. Put them fool ass niggas with Chauvin on the same gallery. Let them play spades together and one by one lead into the death chair. Yeah, censored and not censored. That's how I feel when you do shit like that. You know what I mean? No regards. No regards. But I ain't see a reaction video to that. Yeah, I was shocked. Shocked and amazed when he said, like, yo, y'all gotta have to get out of here. You're gonna be triggered the same way I said. And that was his first statement. Like, yeah, this baby is dead because of you black bitches. I said, oh, my ears. I was like, oh, I couldn't believe it. Like, damn, you choose to say this right after this shit happened? Like, damn, people gonna be mad. His page might get flagged. And he was saying that, like, I might get flagged, so come on over to fans, to OnlyFans. And I get it. You know what I mean? It's truth with entertainment, and it's fun, and it's sometimes not fun, and it could be touchy and not touchy. And it is what it is. It's your boy Popavist, you know what I mean? You now tuned in, Popavist TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. But before you leave, again, I need that HBO special, like the PMP channel, you know what I mean? Poor Man's Podcast. And shout outs to you for reaching your goal on the subscribers. I'm not sure if he wanted 10,000 or 5,000 or whatever it was, but he reached this goal and he reached it before June. And I need that same HBO special over here. So that's why I'm shouting him out, because that's where it come from. Over here, we on Shark Bite, at least not without giving the props to who it is. And I subscribe to his channel as well. I like his content, even though I can't do the relationship, you know, videos all day. Kevin Samuels and this reaction and this proving the point of why women need to fall in line or why men is dusty. I might be considered a dusty, who knows, and I'm cool with that. It is what it is. For the people that know me in the real life that can hit the bat line, they know I'm not no dusty ass nigga, you know what I mean? And say it to the face, yeah, you know what I mean? So you already know what it is, your boy Popavist. We out of here. We'll be back one more again. Yeah, kid.